Well, another love affair that didn't quite make it. Right?
Right.
Right.
According to your complaint, sir, you're suing the defendant for $5,000 for a couch and a television set
That's correct.
that you bought and are still paying for on your credit card. But she has.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
The defendant and I were seeing each other since the end of '95, and things were going well, so we had talked about moving in together, specifically into the condo that her father owns. She came to me and said that to furnish it, she wanted, among other things, a leather couch, custom made, and a big screen Sony TV. She has no credit because it was ruined in the past, so I had to do it. I didn't want to, but she promised that she was going to pay for it. And I said, okay, I wanted to make her happy. I mean, I cared a lot about her. And so I went ahead and I signed for it, and thinking
Did she give you any money for the couch?
At that time?
Yes.
No.
Well, she says she gave you $500.
She gave me money, but it wasn't $500.
Well, how much was it?
She came, at first
Just tell me how much.
$380 in 2 payments. It was a total of $380.
You purchased the TV in that period of time, too?
The TV came in February, and I think the couch came a month later in March.
What was the agreement with the television set?
There was no agreement. We were just going to pay it off as whatever.
As a couple?
Yes. I think we were talking about getting a joint account at that time.
And then the romance was over?
No, it lasted, but
Did you ever move in?
no, I never did. And it was mutual at the end.
All right, Ms. Novick, let's hear
Hi.
your end.
Okay, first of all, I've known the defendant for 12 years. I already had a couch on layaway at Jennifer Leather. It got discontinued. We went looking for another couch. We went to Leather Factory and we saw one. Derek really liked the couch. He said, you know, if you really like the couch, I'll go ahead and buy it for you. I said, no, it's kind of expensive. He goes, well, you know, your birthday's coming up. Let me just buy it for your birthday.
That's not true.
And then at that time, they wanted a deposit of $500. I said, and then he asked me, could you go ahead and give me the $500, and then the rest I'll just buy for your birthday gift. So then later on, we went looking for a TV set. And he really liked the big screen TV set. I had a 27-inch already, so I didn't really need another TV set. He said, you know, I really like this. What if we go in half and half? I said, okay, that's fine. I agree. You know, that's, if you want to do it, we'll do it. Everything was delivered to my house. We've never lived together. And then at that time, things were fine. Then I didn't want to see him anymore. And I think it was in September. And then he kept calling me and calling me and calling me. And I'm just like, you know, it's over, Derek. Just leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you. And then at that time, I would be making payments to his work or whenever we...
Payments for what?
For the TV set.
How much did you pay towards the TV set?
The TV set, well, he would tell me it would be $40, I think, each.
What do you mean $40?
Well, I pay 40, he would pay 40.
So it was $80 a month in
It
payments?
was $80, I believe, a month, and he would just tell me when to make the payment.
So, and you would make it by check, I assume?
No, I made cash. I just did cash because it was easier.
Did she give you money for the TV set?
No, Your Honor.
How much money can you prove to me, madam, that you paid for him for the television set?
I paid cash. I don't have any proof. I didn't think it would go this far.
But it's aggravating to him, and I can understand it, because he's got the bills for this stuff, and it was your intention that you would both be sitting on the couch watching the television. That didn't work out.
But there's more, Your Honor. When he started, there's more. When he started...
Shh.
Order.
When he started calling me and harassing me and...
Calling you and harassing you for what?
He needed to talk to me and...
No. Listen to me. Calling you and harassing you about what?
Just to talk about things.
Not
Our
about,
relationship.
Not about these bills.
No, he just said, I need to talk to you.
Need to talk to you. Did you ask him about what?
No, I just said I don't have anything to talk to you about.
Just a minute. Well, what makes you think that he wasn't calling you to discuss these outstanding bills?
Because he didn't want to break up.